Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your Oracle and Tarot reading career messages. So, this is for people who have a career doing Oracle and/or Tarot card readings. Let's see what does God want to tell you when it comes to your career at this time. One more. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Drifter. It says experiencing life as it comes. Okay, let's go with the flow kind of energy. Let's see. Pisces, I feel an emptiness. Is that how you're feeling right now? Just feel empty? Yeah, that's why. You're being tested. There's no need to feel down. I understand feeling down because this shit be hard, okay? The universe be dealing with us brutally, alright? But you're going through an initiation. So it's like you're being tested because you're about to reach another stage. So once this stage is over, this stage of tests are over, then you move on to another level. But the thing is with these tests is once they've been completed, we're now smarter than before. So it's like you can then use the knowledge going forward in the future. They're vital lessons. It's like when we are young and we learn how to, let's say, brush our teeth. It's hard when we first do it, but then once we got it, we got it. It's annoying while we have to learn it. Okay, let's say you're right-handed and let's say as an adult, you're right-handed and you're like, I have two hands. Why is it that I only know how to brush my teeth with one hand? So you decide, I'm going to train myself with my left hand. And you realize the shit is hard. Like, yeah, no, it's not really working properly. It's hard, but if you keep at it, you will learn it. And once you got it, you got it. So then if something happened to your right hand, you could then brush your teeth properly with your other hand. You see? So it's kind of like that. So in your tarot reading career, you have to go through these lessons because in order to become a professional at it, you have to pass these tests. You have to experience life as it comes. You see? So there are so many different difficulties that you can experience while you're doing that as a career. It's just like anything else. If you're a policeman, You have to work with all kind of crazy people. When you go to work, you don't know what you're gonna meet. If you're a tarot reader, you have to deal with all kind of crazy people. You don't really know who you're gonna meet, because at the end of the day, we're dealing with energies. This is next level. This is not just dealing with people. We're actually dealing with the spirit of the people, and the spirit of the people who don't want these people to progress. So we putting ourselves on the front line to help people means that we take on their battles to some extent as well as readers. That is the truth of the matter. Because one time I had somebody ask me for a reading. So I was here doing the reading for the person. Tell me why I can smell. There's a thing in the Caribbean we call bay rum, like rubbing alcohol type vibe. It's like I can smell that. So it's like, I don't know if it's somebody that was looking over this person that came while I was doing what I was doing, but somebody was here and they were smelling like bay rum. And it's a Caribbean person. So okay, so you have to go through all these weird lessons. You have to experience all these weird things just so that you are aware, so you can go into your work armed. Okay, because now you have an idea what to expect. It's not just rainbows and unicorns every day, especially as a tarot reader. Some weird shit be happening. Okay, sometimes you're feeling your client's pain. If they can't breathe, sometimes you experience that so that you can explain to them for whatever reason. I don't know. There's a lot of things that happen, okay? But we're dealing with the quote-unquote supernatural. We're dealing with the next level, all right? It's not just the physical realm where this is my body, that's your body. We're in the spirit realm. We work in the spirit realm where we're all connected, okay? So, yeah. So right now it's hard for you because you're learning new things. And once you've learned these things, then it becomes like brushing your teeth. Okay? So we got the crossing. Yeah, you're crossing over into the next level. Okay, the underlying issue, we have empty well, time to replenish. That's why I was feeling that emptiness. That's what I was saying to you, like, why do I feel empty? Okay, let's read on. Let's see what's happening. Time to replenish, surrender. Sky dancers. Okay. Surrender to clarity and organization and radical acceptance. Yeah, so it's a matter of you understanding what you're dealing with so that you can accept it. So you can learn the lessons, clarity and organization, that these experiences have come to teach you, so that, look, first breath, beginner's mind. So you're new at it. And trust me, this is a movement toward adventure. Okay, I don't know what you thought this was, but you see, we don't really have a school to teach us these things. And personally, I don't think that this can be, to a certain extent you can teach someone tarot, but I feel that it is your connection with the divine or your ancestors or whatever it is that you subscribe to, whatever your source is. It's your connection to that really make things happen. Because if you're not connected, you could shuffle the cards and deal the cards all day and you won't get a message that makes sense or a message that connects with the person that you're reading for. So this is not something that you can go to a college or a university to learn. This is something that the universe has to teach you. Okay? And so it calls for a lot of hands-on experience. So before you really get involved in it, if you want to like decide if you really want to be involved in this or if this is not for you, then I think that's the first place to start. Beginner's mind. Okay, beginner's mind, movement towards adventure. Ask yourself, is this what you really want? You're going into the realm of magic. Okay, and it calls for radical acceptance. It's like being a police officer. We're basically spiritual police officers, spiritual doctors, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers. That's what we do. So that means we work with the sick, we work with the confused, we work with the tormented, you know, we work with people in the light and the dark. So the first thing you need to do is recognize what you're getting into when you want to get into this line of business. It is a little bit crazy, but if you were made for it, then you're made for it. You'll be able to manage. Some days it'll be an easy day at work, some days it'll be a hard day at work. But you were made for it, so you can go through it and then do whatever you do after work to unwind and get that shit out your system and get ready for the next day, the next mission, next patient. You see? So, let's continue reading. We got right use of power, needing direction. Yeah, so you're starting right from the beginning. We got resourcefulness, rising above the fray. Yeah, you need to have a way to be above everything that you have to go through. Some days, some projects will be harder than some clients will be harder than some. Okay, but preparations come to fruition. So that's talking about the learning aspect of it, and that's what you're going through now. So I feel like what's going on with you is like you didn't realize how challenging this would be. I feel like you saw this line of work and thought, oh, that looks easy. Look what's coming next. Adaptability. Yo, this shit is not easy. This is lyrical arithmetic. Okay? Especially when the cards come out, what's the word? In reverse. You have to know how to interpret the words. You have to know how to interpret when some of them come out upright and some of them come out in reverse, some of them come out sideways. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be aware of the energies, the downloads that are coming to you, because sometimes you look at a card and you might hear a word in your mind, but people try to infiltrate that too. So you have to be able to recognize when it's your source talking to you and not somebody else trying to throw your reading off. It's not easy. It is not easy. Some people make it look easy, but that's because we've practiced. That's because we've taken the time to get to know ourselves and get to know the source that we're dealing with. And I'm still trying to get to know mine because I want to know my shit like this. I want me and my source to come together, yeah, as one. So nobody can infiltrate. And that's why I pray during my readings if I feel necessary. If I feel like there's an energy blocking it, I just ask the Most High to take that shit away. Like, show them you're the boss. I give God a chance to kind of show off, because, you know, why not? Eh? Only because we know that showing off is kind of tacky, you know. But there's a time where we could show off unapologetically. So yeah, God must love to show off. Well, it's my God does love to show off, and I love it when my God show off because it makes me look good too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you need to know the source that you're working with, and you guys need to work together, understand each other. It's a teamwork thing, okay? So that they can help to protect you from these outside energies that don't want you to bring the messages to the people who are seeking your help and all these things, okay? Sometimes people got pain in their head and you can feel that shit, and you're reading for them and you're feeling it and it's throwing you off, and to outside people, you might look crazy. They wonder what the hell is wrong with her or him. They don't know. You have to be in it to understand it. They think it's easy. It's not easy. And that's why I plan on charging very well for my services. Because what we do is life-changing. We are better than psychiatrists. Well, you know, we live in a society that's based on money. The psychiatrists don't really want to make you better, because if they make you better, you won't come spend no more money with them. And in order for them to have business, they have to make people sick in the first place. So it's a business. And we are here to be the truth. We are here to be the light of the world, where people who are sick can actually come and get to be healed. See, the truth shall set us free. So a lot of people that are suffering from these from like anxiety and uh mental defects, feeling confused, feeling stuck in life, don't really know what decision to make, praying but not get any answers and stuff like that. That's what we're here for, because these cards give us the access to the most high, or the source. Okay, this is better than anything the CIA and the FBI and Mossad and all them three-letter agencies can do, because we have access to the Akashic records, the record of records. We can find out things from past, present, and future. That's the kind of links we have. You see what I'm saying? So we are very valuable, and it's important that we bring them the truth. But it's a tough job. It's not an easy job. So if you don't feel like this is the path for you, but I'm hearing God saying, yes, 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 this is the path for you. It's just for you to come to terms with the fact that this shit ain't easy. And also, you're not alone. So God wants to know, like, can we start working together now so I can show you how to do this shit and be great? You know, type of energy. So that's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Okay? So, yeah, it's time for you to become adaptable to your new life. And you are a beginner, so be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. It's like riding a bike. You have to learn how to balance and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, when you're not working, it's good to use the cards, even for your personal use. Because for me, how I learned so much about my cards and get to understand them and the different ways they can relate to, like, let's say I can use a card and it can relate to a money reading, a love reading, a friendship reading, a fight, whatever I want to find out. But you need to be able to interpret the cards. So what I'm trying to say is, use it for your own personal use. So you know your story. Just fiddle with them sometimes and see how God talks to you through the cards, innit? Or how your source talks to you through the cards. So practice by yourself so that you can get to know the cards, build a relationship with the source and stuff like that. Learn how you two work well together, so that when the time comes for you to work for the public, you know, you're onto something. So God says this is the line of work for you. So don't be afraid and don't doubt it. Okay, and take time to replenish. That's the first card that came out. If you need a break, just take a short break. Breathe a little bit, laugh a little bit, dance a little bit, and then say, yeah, all right, let's try this again. Okay? And source is very merciful, very patient. Okay? So it's you have to push yourself, because they're not going to force you. Source is not going to force you. So it's for you to be dedicated and want it enough to push yourself to be great. They're ready to teach. It's like they take the horse to the well, but you only drink when you want to drink. So when you're thirsty, you're hungry, pay attention. Because you will only be able to be as good at this job as you dedicate yourself to be. Okay? So you're it's self what's the word where you don't go to college but you're learning. It's like self-taught. You're becoming self-made. Okay? The universe itself is teaching you. You're in a real university. So good luck, Pisces. Until next time. Bye bye.